experience with delirium is many and varied, and the whole experience was horrific in every way. I don't know if remembering the majority of the events is good or bad. On March last year, I was admitted to hospital after a horrific motorcycle accident where I suffered numerous amounts of fractures, forearm, both legs, so on. The delirium was quite a horrific experience. I started to lose my ability to communicate and talk in a rational manner. Also when I was relaxing or trying to sleep, I would look like I was having fits, but I was none the wiser. I was relaxing and it was all calm, but my partner took a video and it looked like I was convulsing in bed, but I was fast asleep. My worst time with the 3 weeks with delirium would be normally between 6 at night till 6 o'clock in the morning. Why? Because it's dark, there's not many people around, it's very quiet, so you tend to just lie there and the mind starts to work overtime. You'll see I saw things that didn't exist. I had no concept of time, reality. Even my manners went out the window. I was very disrespectful and rude to hospital staff. If people didn't think the way I thought, they were wrong. There's only one way to think, and that was my way. I'm ex-Navy, and my last tour whilst I was in the Navy was 8.5 months on the ground in Baghdad, and that actually was a big part of my delirium, where my mind was telling me that my bed was in Baghdad, Iraq, and my toilet and shower in another separate room was Kuwait. And I knew upstairs here that the only way out of Baghdad, Iraq was through Kuwait. So even with structures on my legs, arm and cast, cervical collar, the whole lot, I still would try and break out of bed because I knew that I had to get out of Baghdad, I had to go to Kuwait. Of course, as soon as I tried to stand up, I'd fall over because I've got 2 broken legs. So after a while, the hospital staff actually had to alarm my bed because it was nearly every night I was trying to break out of bed. I have recollections of a lot of incidences, but not all, of course. Now, one thing that was slightly successful for me was with my hallucinations, looking at a blank wall, my mind would tell me that there's something on there that's not. So I had hallucinations of ants spiralling bigger and bigger and bigger on the wall. But what helped me is my partner arranged, she put a photograph of my daughter and her partner on the wall. And if my mind didn't wander too far at times, I would concentrate on that photograph, and that would ground me that, all right, I'm in a hospital, my hospital bed. I'm not in a foreign hospital in Baghdad or Townsville, it was another place I thought I was for a while. And that gave me a sense, I suppose, of stability. But the assistance from the hospital staff, doctors and so on, and family and friends is what also helped me. The support I had from hospital staff, yourself, my daughter and my partner is the only reason I'm here today. And maybe if I revisit it, there might be parts where I could give closure, and I have given closure to one partner, is the feeling of guilt for my behaviour against medical staff. And one of your doctors told me a while ago, to put it in perspective, he said, if you had pneumonia, would you apologise for every time you coughed? And he's right, it wasn't me. So I do revisit, and sometimes I'll have, if you want to call them flashbacks, and I'll have to ask my partner, did that happen? Or were you there, or was that delirium?